Last phase. Last phase is phase 7, sell your services. Now, so say I've done all the phases above, say 1 to 6, right? And I got approached by a prospective client. Now it's time to actually sell your services. Okay? Dito na this is where rubber meets, the road. Because if you've done everything according to what I outlined above, okay, you're gonna get these kinds of messages. Okay, so I have that. I think that was like last kahapon pala. Kahapon, galing. Last Saturday. Okay. So last Saturday, someone messaged me like, I'm gonna need some help with some email Saudi price services, blah blah blah. And I got that message because he saw me post in a group. Okay, he saw me post in a group about how to blank emails, etc. etc. So that's why he approached me, added me up, and then there. And if you'll notice, instead of answering outright, like how much I charge, I try to get them on a call. Now, I can't. Now, does anyone know the reason why I get them on a call instead of quoting how much I charge? Does anyone know? Yes, that's one of the reasons. Gusto ko talaga mabongga talaga. Yes, that's the reason you don't want to overcharge or undercharge. Yep. Okay. Now, the reason why I want to hop in on a call with them, it gives me it gives me time to prepare, right? So for example, schedule stuff for next week. It gives me ample time to look at their business, know what their business model is, diba? And then go to and tayo tanong ko, diba? Medyo mas knowledgeable na ako sa business nila. So that's why I want to have it to get them on a call first. Now, second is that I don't want to overcharge. I don't want to undercharge. At the same time, I don't want to tell them. I don't want to tell them a diagnosis without diagnosing them. Right? That's the most important reason. Yes, of course, you want to make you want to be seen as an in demand. You want to be seen as someone's an authority. You want to be seen that you have a process. It's all those. But the main reason is I just want to be able to diagnose. Because if I give you a diagnosis, an incorrect diagnosis, just because kasi tingin ko, alam ko na, then I just did you a disservice. Diba? And if any doctor would do that to you, sigurado magagalit ka. Diba? Magagalit ka, sigurado. Diba? I mean, but for freelancers, okay lang. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Kapag sa client, ay sa doktor, bawal na mag-misdiagnose. Pag freelancer, okay lang. I don't get that. Like really, it pisses me off up to no end that kapag freelancer, okay lang mag-misdiagnose. Right? Ayan. Ewan ko lang. Sorry for, medyo humuhugot lang ng konti. But it's, when you talk to a client, you don't go through it as if you're going to a war. Right? Because most freelancers, parang pag interview ko mamaya, akala mo may kalaban. Naasa ko pag gano'n. Your clients are not your enemies. You're there to work together. To work together with your client. Diba? Bakit parang kapag interviewing ka, parang pupunta ng giyera lagi? Hindi dapat gano'n. Diba? And besides, you're the one doing the interview. You're the one who should be, diba? You're the one who should be doing the interview. Kasi you want to know the diagnosis. But again, you're the expert. May pasyente bang ini-interview ang doktor? Ano yun? Ayos yun Diba? Ikaw yung expert, tapos ikaw yung expert sa paggagamot, tapos ikaw ini-interview ng pasyente. Uminom ka na ba ng gamot mo? Diba? Pinaganon ka ng pasyente, matutuwa ka ba? Siyempre hindi. Right? But that's what happens in the freelancing industry. It's the clients who are interviewing us for our expertise. Di ba parang hindi tama? Right? But anyway, now here's what here's what I do, the selling process. Now I can't outline the exact um, script that I use for making them get me as their service provider. But kasi anong oras na, and the gist of the whole call. But the gist of the whole call looks like this, right? So the small talk, okay, is this is where I just ask them like how they are, hey, Shodan, now how's your week going? Like, where you from? How's the weather? Right? And then if they say, okay, that's good, it's good, like awesome. If you're ready to go, we can go ahead and get started. Right? That's it. That's the small talk. Keep it simple. Keep it under 30 seconds. Okay, it's just to get them really comfortable with the call. Now, next step two is I mahaba pang gabi, sama natin ng umaga if you like crap. Hugot ba yan? Star hirit. Anyway, next is setting the agenda. Okay. The agenda is for me to take control of the call. That's why I set up the agenda, because again, I don't want them to treat me like an employee. Okay? And I don't want to be treated as an expert. So taking control of something as simple as the call, right, can get you started on the right path. So what I usually do is like, okay, so let's get started now. We have like 45 minutes, and I really want to make sure at the end of the call I've gotten everything that I need on your end. And so I have a few questions for you. It might sound like I'm interrogating you, but really we're just going to dive in and get to know where you're at, what you need help with. At the end of the call, what I know is does it blah blah blah, and then if it makes sense and whether I can help you or not. Sounds good. And that's the thing. You have to get their yes or no. They say yes, that's you move on to step three. But if, let's say, for example, you're setting the agenda and say, no, I want to know how much you charge. Okay, well, and then you could say, well, I really love to tell you about how much I charge, but I do need to understand your business first. No, you don't need to understand. Look, John, I'm the one doing the interview here. I'm the one hiring here. I'm the one gonna be paying you, so you're the one who's gonna ask the question. Well, someone did that to me once, and I said, well, if that's how you look at things, then I don't think we can work together. Bye. Tapos. You don't owe them for a job. Like, there are tons of people that need your expertise. You don't have to waste it on just one motherfucker, right? Sorry. Yun lang. Yun. Okay. So now, so next is understand their business. So when you say understand their business, sorry. So this is the part where ask them the details about their business, and like what I said, you can't misdiagnose, right? Okay, because helping them out without knowing the reason why, right, is just irresponsible. Like what I said earlier, you don't have to have good speaking skills. Okay, again, because all you're gonna do is ask. I have questions like, sir, I'm not confident in interviews. I don't think I could speak great English. But in reality, tulad kanina, small talk, sa setting the agenda, it's not a lot of words. And understanding their business, you just have to ask them questions. Okay, that's what are the questions are, what are you selling? How are how is it, how much is it priced? Now, what process do you have in place in getting leads? Right? Like, pwede mahingi ng one script. I don't have a script eh. Really, I don't. Yeah. So what's the normal sales process for you? So basically your goal is not to provide answers, but rather just to find out if they really need help that you're offering. Okay. Find out if there are existing assets that you can see inside their business. So just all you have to do is just diagnose. You don't have to talk a lot. Just diagnose. And if you ask long enough, they'd realize how big of a problem they have, right? So understand their business, and then number 4, present the opportunity. Okay, so this is where you present, what's missing on their revenue line, right? We talked on phase two about their revenue line. Okay, so are they having problems with leads, are having problems with conversions, or are they having problems with retention? So basically, presenting the opportunity, basically, it's you saying something along the lines of, um, like, well, from what from what we've talked about, it looks like the opportunity being missed here is insert whatever they said on number three. Right? You're trying to understand your business, right? Okay, so you basically say, tell them that, okay, well, from what you've told me, like earlier, right? You've just gone from number three, understand your business, to number four is, from what you've told me, it looks like the opportunity being missed here is blank. Just insert whatever they said on number three. Remember, you're asking them questions, and then you give them your observation. In reality, you're just repeating everything they said. Okay. But for the prospect, here's the thing, it would look as if you've just found a huge gap in their business. That's how it would sound like to your prospect. But in reality, you're just asking them questions and you're just repeating it back. Okay. Repeating the question back to them. That's all you're doing. That's presenting the opportunity. Okay. Remember like how most people would say, oh, ang sarap mo talagang kausap, when in fact you just listen. Kasi wala ka talagang ginawa. Nakinig ka lang. And then nagdadada lang sila. Tapos pagkatapos, ang sarap mo talagang kausap. But hindi ka naman nagsalita, right? Because just the fact that you're listening, you're asking them questions is enough for them to assume na you're doing something. I mean, doon nila marirealize that, just by you asking questions, drilling down on their problem, doon mo malalaman I mean, I could go on and on about the selling process because it really is more complex than it is, diba? It's more complex than it is. But since we were lacking, medyo kulang oras, let's leave it at that, right? Next is close the call. So what I do is, okay, after I present the opportunity and they said, oh yeah, I think we're having problems with that. Okay, so ang gagawin ko, okay, so well, um, paano ba? Like, okay, so well, I have something that I think might do that just for you. And if you'd like to learn about it, I'll send you a document that outlines, the strategy that you can implement with or without me. That's the most important part. You tell them that they don't need to hire you with or without me to solve the things that you told me earlier. Sounds good? And if they say yeah, okay, end the call, send the proposal. That's it. Simply, diba? It's like they inquire about you because they know you're an expert. So by the time they book a call with you, andun na yung balance eh. They treat you as someone that they're equal with. Diba? So they go to the call, you do some small talks of the agenda, understand your business, present the opportunity, close the call, and then send them a proposal. And then when you send them a proposal, that's when um, you know, that's when you get them to pay you or they decline your offer. And it's good. If they agree with your proposal, then you just got yourself a client. If not, you just gained a fan. Like literally. I mean, whether they become a client or not in the future, what's important is that, you're able to show your expertise. That's the most important part there. Hindi sayang yung opportunity na yun. That you're able to show your expertise, okay, by helping them out. And more often than not, what's going to happen is they'll become your clients as soon as they, um, you know, become as soon as they can afford your services. Like this one. I received this last January 17th. Okay. This one was a client that I sent a proposal. They sent no because they have like $1 million business and I'm asking for 5%. So, siyempre, if I have $1 million business, I'm asking for 5%. Magkano yun, di ba? So medyo malaki-laki din yun, yung 5%. Now, since ayaw niya ng 5%, hindi kami yeah, yes, Ruth, 5% commission for the product. Okay? So instead of asking for one time, I decided to go with 5%. Ito yung matindi doon. Like, after nun, di na kami nag-usap kasi I thought ayaw niya na. Sabi niya, I don't think we can work with 5%. So he thanked me for the time, etc., etc., etc. But then again, remember, I already showed him my expertise, right? That's the important part. I mean, right now in their mind, I'm the one who's the man for the job. Kasi he's on my friends list. Marami na kaming instances na nagkausap, and we already went through through the call where I identified their problems. Now, guess what? The guy moved companies. Diba? The guy moved companies. This time, pumayag yung pinaka-CEO ng 5%. So guess what? Sinong tinawagan niya ulit? Ako. Now, I mean, it doesn't matter just because a client says no, right? Just because a client says no doesn't mean it's already the end of the world. Diba? Minsan, nandyan lang yan sa tabi-tabi. Hindi mo lang nalalaman. Nagdrum eh. Tabi-tabi di mo nalalaman. Okay. So, and there you have it. It's already 11:19. I'm gonna end by 11:30. By the way, so those are the 7 phases of a seven-figure freelancing business. Simple, right? Okay, now, yes, it's Skype call. Now you don't, and here's what's great about this. Did I even ask you to build a website? Right? No website, no logging, no. I mean, if you have that, then better, right? Additional ano yun sa arsenal mo. But if you don't have it, don't let it stop you from doing this. That's the point, right? Having blogs and having a website, it's fine, it's good, okay. But if you don't have it, don't let it stop you from doing this. What I just showed you, because it's really super simple. Like really, really simple. I cannot make it simpler than this. Okay? So, mag-uunat lang ako ng konti. Ang kakaiba sa mga na-attend ng webinar, and it's free. Yes. Thank you, Jen Rose. How's a 5% deal? Yeah, revenue for a year. No, that's revenue per month. Setting the great, okay, fan page. Si Romer to talaga. Idol din kaya kita. Yan. So guys, I have 9 minutes. Talk about okay. Masaya na Valentine. Teka. Guys, mamaya na tayo magkulitan. Kasi may nagtatanong, hindi ko makita. The 95 Marketers Perfect Niche Research System, that's something that I made like 4 years ago, siguro. 4 years ba? 2012 yata. Mga ganun. Start a podcast. Ay, Len, alam mo namang medyo tamad akong tao. Podcast talaga. I'm not sure. Try natin. I'm not really sure. Do you have a website? Honestly, no. I don't have any active websites as of the moment. Sana meron live event for your talk. There is March 10. March 10, same place. Yan, si Althea sumagot na to the rescue. Yeah. Yan. Usap na lang kayo ni Althea sa mga nagtatanong may live, very straight, informative. Thank you. Yeah. Pwede ba ako mag-intern? Intern talaga? Like part 2. I'm not sure with the part 2. Alam niyo ba kung gaano ko katagal ginawa yung mga slides? Sobrang inept ako sa technology. Inabot yata ako ng 3 araw sa slides. Napakasimple lang nun. Tama pala pinagawa ko nila. Yan. Okay. Okay, for the replay, I'm not I'm not sure if there is gonna be a replay. Okay, eto guys, I'm not really against replays. Kaya lang, from experience, it for one, it devalues the value. Kasi una-una, it's free. That already devalues this information. Okay, the fact that it's free already, puts the value down like several notches. Okay, that's a fact. Now, some people would say, I value free information, blah blah blah, but it's in the real world. I sell a lot of courses, right? You for my clients, and it's in reality, free doesn't really help a whole lot of people, and that's just being free. But if I also make the replay like something na hindi valuable. Let's say I put it out there for everyone to see. Now you're gonna take, now you're gonna start to take the information, um, ano hindi na siya nagiging valuable eh. You're gonna take it for granted. Like every time there's gonna be a webinar like this, right? Every time there's gonna be a webinar like this, aantayin nyo na lang yung replay. You're gonna watch it at your own convenience. And I don't like that, right? Yun yung ano eh. That's what I have against replays. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I'm doing you a disservice by giving you a replay. Diba? If you're gonna listen to a webinar, like listen to it. Like really listen to it. Don't expect for a replay to do the work for you, right? Because if I give a replay, most of you would just download it and let it rot in your hard drive. That's it. The slides I can give you, but the replay I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. Now, guys, um, can you guys do me a favor? Like really, like do me a favor. Um, what I would like you guys to do is go back to the page where the webinar registration is. Okay, since I'm not asking for anything, like I'm not asking for your money or and anything. Can you guys go back to that post and just comment? What is it that you've gotten from the webinar? Just well, basically just ano lang yung let me try to get the link. Para naman I know like what are the high, not really the highlights, but like what are the things na you've gotten based on my the takeaways. Kasi if I plan to do this again, diba, I now I know where to, you know, now I know where exactly to go, right? Like where exactly to focus my attention. And let's say for example, alam kong kailangan niyo matutunan to, pero yung takeaways niyo puro sa ganito, then I need to refocus yung webinar. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. I mean, that's yeah. How can you offer this for free? Well, I just did, Pinky. I just did. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, medyo nakakapagod lang ng gumawa ng slides. Inabot ako ng 3 araw. Dapat pala pinagawa ko na. Humugot eh. But yeah, and now you guys know that I'm not a techie. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, guys, do me a favor. Here's the post again about here's the post. And so guys, let me know, right? I mean, put in your takeaways. That's the least that you can do. I mean, it's free. That's the least that you can do, right? Anyway, guys, and it's almost 11:30, so I think that's me. I'm gonna be signing off, guys. Thank you very much, really a lot. Thank you a lot for hopping in on the webinar, right? Okay, so see you guys. See you. Bye.